Alrighty, hey guys, it's Excalibur, and welcome to today's video. And today, well, you're watching a bit of Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. Yes, that's right, Modern Warfare 2. Um, it's still on Terminal, so trying to keep a little bit of relevance to MW3. But the reason we're going back in time to look at an older video, or older CoD rather, is because with Black Ops 2 coming out, I figured it's an appropriate time to talk about the history of CoD and the changes that have been made over time. Now, I only really started heavily playing COD in by about COD 4. I did play COD 2 and 3, but no, COD 3 is kind of lost. Like I don't even really remember much about it. And COD 2, I only played the campaign over and over and over again until I bored myself to tears with that. So I don't have a lot to tell you about those, but I thought I'd tell you a bit about my experiences through past COD games and just how they've evolved over time. So I suppose let's start back in the days of good old COD 4. Now you'll often hear people that have been gaming for extended periods of time saying oh, why can't they make CODs like COD 4 anymore? Oh, COD 4 was the best. Oh God, it was so amazing. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. In fact, I went back and played it yesterday, and I was so shocked that I actually found an Australian server that I could play in without lag, and it was a lot of fun. It really was. It was very reminiscent, and all those kind of things. It was brilliant. But I think that because it's so old, people have forgotten the bad and just remember the good times. People are forgetting MP5 Juggernaut users that were running around like that, or just people forgot all the rubbish that went on. The hackers, oh God. It was a guy that I was playing with the other day, and he I don't know what he was doing, but he was teleporting from like wall to wall, and he was inside walls all game, and like every 20 seconds or so, it would teleport him to a new wall, and he had an aimbot, and it was horrible. Um, but so that was another big downfall to COD 4. And the maps though, the maps were perfect. Like there were so many great maps. My particular favorite was I believe it's called Overgrown. I don't know, just the colors and the feel of the maps were great. And so yeah, that's a brief history of COD 4, at least my experiences with it. It was a lot of fun. I only ever made it to let's see. I think I made it to second prestige, like level 55, and I stopped prestiging. And then on my Excalibur account, I'm first prestige level 50 or something. So I still do play it, and I love it, but it certainly had its fair share of flaws. So if you hear people saying, oh, games need to be more like COD 4, why can't developers do that? I think those people are, oh, got lucky there. I think people are just forgetting you know, all the flaws it had. And then from there, I played a little bit of World at War, like such a tiny amount, it's not even worth mentioning. Once again, maps were very creative. There were some enormous maps. You could drive tanks, which was cool as like that was something that was new to the COD series. They took it out in future ones. Yes, maybe it was just a bit overpowered or something. And yeah, I mean, I didn't play a lot of that game, so I can't tell you much about it. But the introduction of tanks that was pretty damn cool. And then from there we get what you're seeing right now, Modern Warfare 2. And oh, this game, it's the game you love to hate and hate to love. It was amazing. I didn't play it on release date. I didn't play it for about a year. I didn't play it till about Black Ops was out, really, which is really unfortunate because I wish I did play this in its heyday. But it it is my favorite COD of all time. The maps are really bright and colorful and beautiful, and the introduction of custom kill streaks was just like awesome. The nuke, I love going for the nuke. It's just so rewarding to call in that 25 kill streak and be like, the game is now over and I have won. You're welcome, teammates. But like the spawns were good, or at least for me anyway. I never, because I didn't play on release day, I didn't experience all the glitches and all the terribleness that was there at the start of the game. Um, but it's wonderful. I'm sounding like everything is wonderful and everything was fantastic. But yeah, like even I never really experienced Commando. People saying, "Oh, Commando, it's so horrible," but I never really got knifed from halfway across the map. Um, I don't know, just the fun you could have, the variations of classes, and I mean, I could do well with pretty much any gun, like with any setup in this game because I've played it to bits and I love it so much. I mean, I can play a free-for-all game, and on certain maps, if there's a wall in front of me, I know where to shoot to get first blood instantly. I've been called a hacker a few times, but maybe I'll do. I've got a video on my hard drive that shows me doing it. But anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, so overall, just it was a fantastic game for me, and I loved it. I don't know how many times I've said that. And then Black Ops came along. That was a sad day for Swift. I hated Black Ops. Um, it wasn't even that I thought it was a bad game. I play it now and I'm like, hey, this is fun. But I could never find Australian games. I don't know what it was. I don't know what was going on with my Xbox, my internet. Even when on release day I was joining Americans or Germans or like people from Europe. It was weird. So I never experienced anything more than a one bar, and my experience was only negative. I mean, like unless I played in a full team of friends, I was always lagging like a dragon, and it was just horrible. The sniping, if you don't like quickscopers, then it would have been a brilliant game for you. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it unfortunately it didn't tick any of the boxes of awesomeness. So I stuck with MW 2 while Black Ops was out. And then we had our most recent COD, MW 3. Um, and I still don't know where I stand with this game, with that game. Uh, I I've got my fair share of time played on it, but I don't know. It doesn't make me want to play it over and over again, as much as Modern Warfare 2 did, and I don't know if that's just because it feels similar. I don't know if it's because I don't like a lot of the gun sounds. The audio is such a key point in games for me because it's what you listen to. You're listening to the game whenever you're playing it, so it's got to be really good. And I don't know, it didn't feel right, um, to say the least. And it's just one of those things where I can't explain why. It just wasn't right. That being said, I have had my fair share of fun as well. I don't know that as time went on and I got able to predict the wild spawns, it became more fun. But yeah, my review of MW3 would be like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, which isn't bad, I suppose. But that's my history of playing COD. Let's hope Black Ops 2 is a 10 out of 10 because I am psyched for that. So see you later.